Hi, Monty. This was the end of the European premiere of Numenera. I've got a boatload of players who've tried it, and let's see what kind of comments we have. So, what should we talk about first? The world?
The world.
Yes.
Well, I thought it was a brilliant built world. It has all this kind of different elements, from everything from sci-fi to fantasy to medieval, anything you could think of. And I really loved that the world was so open that it could room everything that you had in mind. You could just go and play with it, go and explore, and you weren't quite sure what the things you stumbled upon on your path was. You could guess it, but you couldn't be sure, because most of them were old forgotten things from a time long gone, and I thought that was absolutely brilliant to play. Thank you.
Great.
Yeah, I call it Wall-E meets Mad Max. Kind of a kick-ass adventure. We went on a pilgrimage in this adventure, and the world setting reminded me of old Earth-on systems and other things, going post-apocalyptic, and still having total freedom as a player and as a game master. I can just see the potential in this world. It's an amazing setting.
Cool.
Yeah, it was really, really awesome to be capable of manipulating your world as you wanted to. We could create anything we wanted at a moment's notice. If we wanted an item, we went hunting and we found it, and we could just solve whatever thing the game master threw at us. And he would go along with it, and we would have a solution within 5 minutes that created play for every player. And that was really, really awesome. The Numenera skill especially was so open and easy to use when you were creative enough. It was really nice to be capable of using your mind to just find a solution, instead of being restricted by tight rules all the time. You could be creative, and you were there.
Cool.
It was a very unique ability.
Yeah, almost like a life system. Or it means live, being tabletop and still having a system where you resolve things quite quickly with a few dice.
So more flexibility.
Yeah.
Definitely flexible, but it's also the drawback.
How's that?
As we discussed before, we have this drawback between being a specialist and being non-knowledgeable in any kind of skill. The difference between the two is just too small.
Well, this may also be because we were playing with a playtesting system.
It might.
Yes. Cool.
I thought it was great. On our team, we had a teammate who had this old plate of foxes.
One of the oddities.
One of the oddities, and I thought it was brilliant, because he just played along with it and blew it up to, oh, this can tell us where we're supposed to go. There will be a great treasure. He just went along with it, and the GM we had just grabbed it and said, yeah, sure, it can tell you where to go.
So
just do that, and it became a large part of the plot that wasn't really written into
plot.
it, but it just became such a great part of the plot, and it was great to experience that something that little, if you want to, it can become important. It can play a big role in a story like that.
Yeah. Cool.
yeah.
Well, I must say I'm really looking forward to trying to game master this, because I have a million ideas and it seems to allow me to improvise. The players have a lot of say, and well, the system is fluid and the setting allows me to do a lot of stuff. I'm really looking forward to this, because it has science fiction, it has fantasy. I can do, well, almost anything I want and still have it in a setting that makes sense. I'm really looking forward to that.
Cool. Excellent. Thank you very much. Bye-bye, Monty.
Bye bye.